Welcome is to those listeners, including a person who is sitting beside me. Whatever you wish to do in future, you must take a step from now. Otherwise, it will not be possible on the part of you to especially complete every action. A student is asked whether it is enough is for her or him to take preparation just after her honors examination. I said no. As I have seen in Dhaka University, Jorulok Hall, when my younger brother was a student there, I was a student in Chittagong University, and noticed this one matter that the students of first year, by being combined, they are studying on that is called the syllabus of BCS. I mean the books of BCS. I asked to see them. I told to I that is called said to them within quotation, what are you doing? They said, we are taking preparation for BCS. Very good action. In this and that, the person who are especially throughout the whole country, who are interested is to especially that is called complete your BCS, you must start is especially from inter first year. If you can come, that is called especially perform this task, and if after that scholarship for any BCS you are getting, suppose the BCS what is coming before you, you can say collect 2 or 3 books of 3 writers, modern books. You can acquire knowledge, and another thing, another special BCS will come. You can that is called recollect new books. By especially recollecting new books, you can study properly and perfectly. But you should have access knowledge in English by reading newspaper, various kinds of magazines, dictionaries, and history books, literature, linguistic, etc. And in each and that, of course, you are getting, then you are appearing at the honors final examination. And in this is the time that after your honors, you can easily justice, especially that is in the time of PC you have completed honors, you can appear easily BCS final. Then after this and that, of course, that is called by submitting appeared especially this and that is especially that is called, you will get appeared certificate from a college or university. Then if you get chance and opportunity, then in the meantime your result will be published. You will be selected for BCS, that is called according to your choice and intention. On that time you are especially simply honors graduate. After this that, of course, especially in the meantime you can appear also master's final examination, or by being especially that since it is 4 years honors, so you can easily join your service. By joining your service, of course, especially you can perform your task connection. Taking departmental permission, you can appear at the master's final. So it is the instruction. I have especially noticed in Pabna, the students who are interested to become a special student of medical section, they are studying is from class 9. They are reading different kinds of special medical books to become a doctor in future. They are reading 19 every day, an hour or 2 hours at their leisure time. Not wasting your time. After this and that, you can also justice, especially in the time of reading ACC, you may read per day at least half an hour or an hour. After it will be easy for you if you especially appear at the that you are getting. I mean admission is better for MBBS. But future students, the students who are reading at present class 8, you can start your journey who are interested to become a doctor in future. And you do not read 24 hours, and you cannot read 24 hours, because we need to especially sleep, we need to complete our bathing, we need to take our breakfast, dinner, lunch, etc. We need to go to mosque to say our prayer, you are getting. But at your leisure time, without watching TV, you may just especially glimpse. তুমি একটু পলক দাও, একটা পলক করো, তাকিয়ে থাকো। On the books of BCS, you can collect new books, a set from class 8. Then especially the next time, not BCS but medical section. Not BCS but medical section, I am telling the person who are interested to be doctor, class 8. Class 8 is you can start is to read book. After this and that, when you will come is class 9, you can collect another set of books from the market is 3 to 4 writers book. So from the special books of 3 to 4 writers, of course you is getting. In the meantime, history of Bangladesh you must know, and different thing of Bangladesh, of course you must know. International relationship is you ought to know, and other sector and section is whenever you get time you may know. You may especially pass your time by reading the Daily Sun, Daily Star, Observer, other English paper respectively. With it you can read the Bangla paper. But in this and that, if you can start from class 8, then 8, 9, 10, you are getting 3 hours to especially get opportunity, especially for being doctor in future. Then again, you are getting 2 hours for SSC. You can also just budget half an hour to study the books of medical section. You made it. In each and that, of course, especially that skill, if you have such kind of 5 to 6 years is special experience of taking preparation, when you will especially enter into the examination hall to participate in admission battle, for especially for being specialist a doctor. Of course, that particular examination is especially question will be like a glass of water or kg book, or you are especially getting primary sector action, primary book, class 1 or 2, 3, etc. In each and that way, of course, তুমি এই কয়েক বছর যদি প্রশিক্ষণ এভাবে পড়াশোনা করতে পারো, এতে মেডিকেল সায়েন্সে যখন তুমি পরীক্ষা দিতে যাবে, তোমার কাছে মনে হবে এই জন্য কেজির বই তুমি পরীক্ষা দিচ্ছ, কেজির বই থেকে, কারণ তোমার প্রিপারেশন অনেক 5 থেকে 6 বছর তুমি পড়াশোনা করেছো। And the student is especially who are reading in class 6, of course you are getting. There are many talented and brilliant students in this country, I believe. Of course, they can start the journey from class 6. When can they start? They can start especially at their leisure time. They are getting especially 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 5 years, intermediate up to admission is a test 2 years, 7 years. But by especially reading 7 years is especially medical section, it will be easy for yourself especially to cope with other brilliant student of this country, and every knock and corner pros and cons especially will come before you. In the meantime, not only you will read BC, that is called medical books, you can also just read, you are getting BCSC books. If you read especially different kinds of BCSC books, of course novel new book is this year, next year new books, in this and that, at least is especially 5 years. If you have training is in this section, and at least 7 to 8 years especially for being a student of MBBS is the medical section, and 7 to 8 years especially training if you have. But if you, when you will enter into examination hall, you will think especially you have come to your uncle's house, maternal uncle's house, to visit especially, or to take some mangoes. তোমার কাছে মনে হবে তুমি মামার বাড়িতে বেড়াতে আসছো কিছু আম খাওয়ার জন্য, তোমার মামা নিয়ে আম দিলেন, তুমি আম খেয়ে চলে আসলে আনন্দের সাথে। পরীক্ষার রেজাল্টে দেখবা ডিএমসিতে তোমার 1 থেকে 10-এর ভিতরে রোল থেকে যাবে, 1 থেকে 20-এর মধ্যে থাকবে রোল, কথাগুলো যদি মানতে পারো। আমার এই কথাগুলো শুনে হাসাহাসি না করে আজকে থেকে তুমি শুরু করো, কারণ আগামী দিনে যত প্রতিযোগিতা শুরু হবে, I should share with you something. Of course, especially this year, the student is who got chance to read in DMC, RMC, PMC, SMC, SM, that you are getting. Almost all the students got opportunity to come, that from Notre Dame College, especially in Dhaka, and especially Mymensingh Notre Dame College. You are getting in the district of Mymensingh. There are 2 Notre Dame colleges. One Notre Dame College is situated in Dhaka. Another Notre Dame College you are getting in Mymensingh. And from to Notre Dame College of this country, of course, almost student is especially that school got opportunity, and this student is especially who got opportunity here, they also just especially participated at the admission is the battle for being a student of URS getting cadet colleges. Number one. And they got this especially highest quality, high sagacity, high tendency, especially to become a student of cadet college, and especially they did not get chance. Whether they get chance or not, it is not the concern or question, but this training will be highly helpful. Later part of their life, of course, especially from class 7 to SSC, that they studied relentlessly. And different items of competitive books, including BCS and especially medical sector and section, other thing, this and that, of course, we is getting, and having who is a good natured person, brightest result, and this and that, of course, we is getting quiet and calm, Shantoshisto. And this student is such kind of student is also can be selected for his college, for Notre Dame College, and this student can easily study in URS getting duet, etc., as well as especially DMC, SMMC, RMC, etc., this and that URS getting. But so far I know rural student is hardly got opportunity. গ্রামের ছাত্রছাত্রীরা খুব কমই চান্স পেয়েছে, খুবই কম. Very few, of course, is getting. For this reason, especially the scholars last year you have noticed a Madrasa student is especially who became first in Dhaka University in order of merit. But we cannot neglect Madrasa education.